Und selbstverständlich im Namen des VfL mein herzliches Willkommen zu unserem heutigen Gast aus Freiburg, den mitgereisten Fans der Mannschaft, den offiziellen Fans schon auf die Gästeausstellung. Der Sportclub Freiburg steht heute mit der 26 Motor am Flecken mit einem die 18 Petersen mit 20 Kilo Schade, die 27
Untermaßung des Tages, das mussten wir im Vorfeld reden, weil nämlich der Anstoß um 20:45 Uhr zu spät ist. Der Mirko war gestern hier bei uns im Stadion und zum Ende hin, zu seinem Tipp, ist uns leider der Ton ausgegangen. Aber wenn ihr jetzt fragt, wie der Mirko getippt hat, unser Pokalspiel heute gegen den SC Freiburg, da kann ich euch sagen, 2:0 für die VfL. Und jetzt schauen wir, welche 11 Jungs unser Coach Thomas Reis als erstes ins Netz schickt. Mit der Nummer 1 im Tor, unser Schnapper, Manuel! Die 2, Christian! Mit der 6, Patrick! Die 8, unser Captain Toto! Mit der 10, Takuma! Die 16, Konstantinos! Mit der 17, Gerrit! Die 19, Jürgen! Mit der 20, Elvis! Die 29, Maxi! Und mit der 37, Arne! Unser Trainer ist Thomas! Den lieben wir!
Hello and welcome to Bochum and welcome to the DFB-Pokal's quarter-final between Bochum and Freiburg. I'm Phil Bonney. VfL Bochum and SC Freiburg contest the only all-Bundesliga clash in this year's quarter-finals tonight. Consequently, both clubs are among the favourites to lift the trophy in what has been a tournament full of upsets. Freiburg have never progressed beyond the semi-finals, whereas Bochum have reached the final twice, losing out to Köln in '68 and to Frankfurt 20 years later in 1988. Now fans of both sets of clubs will be dreaming of winning their first major trophy. Bochum find themselves in a cup tie between two Bundesliga teams for the third time in a row, the only side to do that so far this year. In the second round, Thomas Reis' side knocked out Augsburg in a penalty shootout with their keeper Manuel Riemann scoring the decisive spot kick. The round of 16, they beat Mainz and they trailed 1-0 at half-time. Bochum have been especially strong at home this year, both in the Cup and the League. Freiburg have reached their first quarter-final for 7 years. Overall, they have a poor record in the quarters, having only won Neither side has won the DFB Cup, but this season, more than ever, the chance is there. We know that Leipzig are through as well. Thomas Reis, Bochum's coach, enjoying the atmosphere. There's something special about the Cup. That chance, 90 minutes, and you're in the next rounds, regardless of who you're playing. Bochum in the Bundesliga, fighting to keep their position in the top flight and doing quite a good job of it so far. Freiburg, well, they're contesting a place in European competition next season. They could even hope to dream of a place in the Champions League. But at the moment, it's the Cup that will take priority. Christian Streicher's side, 5th in the table, 40 points on the board already. Referee for today's game, Robert Schröder. Just like Union Berlin and their stadium and the Alte Försterei, this is an old school stadium and it's got that atmosphere, that taste, you can smell it. Football mad out there will know exactly what I'm talking about. Standing areas, beer, bratwurst, mud, and football. So, two captains have decided that they're going to start from the other side of the pitch. Both teams have scored 7 goals in the tournament so far. Freiburg edging the defensive stats, having conceded 3 to Bochum's 4, but I'm expecting a very tight game tonight. Bochum fans always in good voice. Had a marvellous game against Bayern recently. They've already knocked out 2 Bundesliga sides, Bochum. Another one wouldn't be a surprise, and there'll be a moment before kick-off for all of us to think about what's going on in certain parts of the world. And these two sides have twin cities in Ukraine, Donetsk for Bochum and Lvov. The Venice of the East, I think it's called, for Freiburg. Fußball, as the stadium announcer is saying, brings us together, goes across borders.
Diese Gemeinschaft. Teilt nicht die Werte des Sports, teilt nicht unsere Werte. Wir haben aus der Geschichte gelernt, dass Krieg Leid bedeutet, Hass und Elend, und dass es keinen Krieg geben darf.
I'm sure I don't need to
Der DFB und seine
translate word for word what's being said.
auf die Ukraine.
It's on the minds of everyone.
Wir stehen in unserer Haltung fest an der Seite
Everybody
der Menschen vor
against
Ort.
war.
Wir bitten Sie, sich zu erheben, und wir bitten Sie um einen Moment der Stille.
So, more important things than football have been noted and reacted to. Now the football can start, and the dream of a place in the semi-final. Schröder waiting. "15 seconds later than advertised, this quarter-final kicks off between VfL Bochum and SC Freiburg. A place in the semi-finals awaits. 10,000 fans allowed in to the stadium today to see this one, and some of the fans outside putting on a firework display before there's been any fireworks. But I'm expecting some in this game. This season, more than any other season, the cup is there for the taking. The winners of the last 29, I think it is, cup finals are all out. I think it's even more now, actually, after Leipzig have got their way through to the next round. Sorry if you hadn't seen the results. But these two sides will consider themselves favourites. If you're just joining after the kick-off, I'm Phil Bonney. I'll be with you through to the end of the game, and that might involve extra time and a penalty shootout. If it's level after 90 minutes, we will see a winner this evening. 2 periods of 15 minutes. And then 5 penalties each, and if it's still level after that, it'll be sudden death penalties. But let's not talk about that yet. There's a long way to go. Freiburg, the visitors, in red, kicking from left to right. Lucas Kübler winning the throw. With the throw. Already getting a lot of throw-in practice. Bochum, interestingly, starting with some of their top players on the bench today. Milos Pantovic, who scored 4 of Bochum's 7 goals in the cup this season. Lukas Höhler set up 5 of the 7 goals. For Freiburg is also sitting out, so both sides with some of their key players ready to come on as impact players. There's a little friendly grab there from Niklas Höfler. Suspended in the Bundesliga. He picked up his 5th yellow card in the game against Hertha. You'll see the peace armbands being worn by the players. Freiburg with a bit of an older side this evening, average age of 27. That, of course, means experience. Sides met in the Bundesliga. Freiburg considered themselves unlucky to lose. It's virtually the same starting 11, except Niels Petersen is up front for them today instead of Lucas Höhler. Streich has made just the 1 change from Saturday's game against Hertha. Kevin Schade, who scored 5 goals, number 20 there. Since the beginning of December, 4 in the Bundesliga, 1 in the Cup. More than any other player in that period, he starts today. This is Christian Gamboa. That's a useful cross. Oh, Gerrit Holtmann should have headed that home. Need to take those chances when they come. It's well seen by Gamboa, that sprint. Had some speed on it. I think he was trying to just ease it past Mark Flecken. Thomas Rice saw that one going in as well. Interestingly, the referee for this evening's game, Robert Schröder, has reffed the last 2 cup games that Freiburg have been involved in. The game against Osnabrück and against Hoffenheim, who Freiburg beat to get here. I think they've got a very good record under him of 9 games that he's reffed. Freiburg have only lost 1 when he's had the whistle on their games. Petersen Gunter. Oh, it was speculative, but a little more dangerous than it probably looked. I don't know, Lehmann had a better view of it. Certainly than I did, because it was quite far away. Bochum haven't got the greatest record under the refereeing of Robert Schröder. They've only won 2 of 11 games when he's been in charge. But one of them was that 4-2 win against Bayern recently. So it's not as dark as one might imagine. Kept in very well by the captain. There was an appeal there for a possible handball, but don't think so, really. Robert Schröder indicating that he was there and saw what happened. Schade. Oh, there was a hand flicked out there. And Staphylides was caught. I don't think it was deliberate. Schade immediately stopped and went over to apologise. He was turning. Konchap. Came away with the ball quite nicely, but couldn't deliver it to anyone, and Peterson's won it. Instinctive little flick from Maximilian Eggestein. Jong, who's played in every Bundesliga game so far this season and every cup game. Right in the centre of the Freiburg team. As I said, these sides met on match day 13 and Bochum won 2-1. Freiburg opened the scoring with Philipp Lienhardt, but Sebastian Polter and Milos Pantovic got the goals. They gave Bochum all 3 points. Staphylides with the throw. Konchap a little nervous perhaps today. It's the second time his ball's not been as on the money as he would have liked. Bochum are a very resilient side. A lot of people thought that they would struggle this season. Oh, lovely touch off. Narrow angle, that was always going to be Mark Fleckens. Top goalkeeping in the Bundesliga from him this season. And the offside flag eventually going up on that far side. Expedite closing him down. Only Hertha Berlin, Duisburg, Braunschweig, those three sides have been in more DFB-Pokal games than Bochum without actually ever having lifted the trophy. It's the 54th appearance in the competition for the home side. They did reach the quarterfinals in the 2015-16 season, but they lost here 3-0 to Bayern, with whom Bochum have got a friendly relationship. Very friendly. But they've lost their last 6 quarterfinals in the cup. 7 defeats in 10 quarterfinal appearances, in fact. Too long. Sano couldn't get there. Schade. Oh, he was clipped right at the end. And Christian Streich is shouting foul. And I think the referee got that. Staffeli was claiming he played the ball. Back to his keeper. Schlotterbeck's ball was easily intercepted. Cooper's getting a lot of throw-in practice on this near side. John's on his own. Couldn't get any power on the ball. Arcadia goes over and wins a free kick. Quarter of an hour gone, everything fairly calm so far from both sides. No panic. Neither of the goalkeepers really having to make a difficult save. I imagine it won't stay that way. Gerrit Holtmann. Oh, just behind his man. Max Bajai couldn't get there, stretched his legs out, but ball not coming to him. It's interesting that Christian Streich has gone with the oldest side he's ever put out. in the competition. A lot of the youngsters are still available. The referee's going to bring play back. Some right old cuddling going on there between those two. Rex Pajai. Too much urgency in the players' demeanour right now. Thomas Rice looks relaxed. Young Jong doing well. Schade, which incidentally in German means shame. For the non-German speakers amongst you, the number 20, Kevin Shame. Shame he couldn't stay on his feet there and get around the defender. Sorry about that, couldn't resist. Anyway, it's quite physical so far. Lots of small, unpleasant little fouls. Quite a lot of them, it must be said, not deliberate. Five-a-side, you can't pump the ball off the back wall. Another throw-in. Christian Streich in his technical area. As usual, giving out instructions pretty much non-stop. With the throw. Stavridis getting himself into a little bother. Ball wasn't out apparently, but there's another foul. Taking it quickly. Bochum want to strike while the iron is hot. That was out of play. Goal kick. Bravo, bravo, says Mark Flecken. Christian Streich has won the DFB-Pokal 3 times, but not the big DFB-Pokal, the under-19s in 2006, 2009 and 2011. I'm sure he'd like the big one, as it were, to add to that list. Schlotterbeck tried to come away with the ball. Certainly gave Bochum pause for thought. Leitch, I beg your pardon. Doing well on their challenges so far. Almost 60% of them. Stefanidis is a little isolated, needs help from Osama. Maxim Leitch is a member of the Germany under-21 squad. Another foul. It's not been pretty today so far from either side. Headering it away, Schade trying to juggle the ball out of the midfield, bringing it along with him into attack. Word from the ref, but Woo Young-jung concentrating on the job in hand. Speculative. Sometimes worth a shot. Was waiting for it though. It'll be a long kick. It's worked quite nicely. Schade out for Kubler. Oh, that's so dangerous. They need something here. Vincenzo Grifo, who's been very quiet in this opening 25 minutes. Bit of a talisman for Freiburg. One of their top scorers this season. Would have expected a little better from him. Could to phase this from Freiburg. And there's a big chance at the back for Kevin Schade, but he couldn't get in front of his man. Here's that ball again. Kubler puts it across, and a couple of players shook their head at it. Certainly Eggestein did, and then Grifo unable to do what was required. And he knows that'll count as a big chance, or at least a decent chance. Bochum bossing the game a little bit at the moment. Their passing is finding the targets, and as I mentioned before, those challenges, of which there was another one, have been going their way. Getting stuck in, you might say. Not too pleased about having his pocket picked, and did exactly the same back to Schlotterbeck. Very even game, this one, so far in the first nearly half an hour. He's continued his run, but he's not going to get there. He's fast, but it would have taken something extremely unlikely to have got on the end of that through ball. Bochum that are enjoying a little bit of good period of pressure. Half an hour gone, still no score between the two of them. Schade got his foot on it. Kumurasano did very well. Scored that wonderful goal against his old employers, which won him a Goal of the Season award, I think, last season. Bochum have been having more of the ball, but it's rarely got dangerous for Mark Flecken. Both goalkeepers having an easy time of it so far. No corners. lot of crosses. Game pretty much bogged down in the midfield. That was a good use of the body by Nico Schlotterbeck. Shoulder to shoulder, winning the throw. Quite a long trip up from Freiburg to Bochum. Certainly for a midweek game. The Freiburg fans have come. Will appreciate it if they go away with a place in the semi-finals in their pocket. Longest-serving Bundesliga coach at the moment, Christian Streich. 11 years at Freiburg. They do have a bit of a reputation of sticking with their coaches. Volker Finke was there for donkey's years. It's a good header. Osama. Oh, the cutback's nice too. Locadia on a deflection, and we'll see the first corner of the game go to the home side. Get many corners in the Bundesliga, just 82, which I think is probably one of the lowest returns in the league. Hit low. Osama underestimating how quick Schade was. That's two good blocks again, and they were very, very close there. Stafylidis' ball, and the little nodded header from the captain, Lucia. Flecker just making himself as wide as he could to stop the ball coming through. Taking a leaf out of Schlotterbeck's book, using his shoulder, but the difference was he didn't come away with the ball. Now Freiburg have it. Schade chasing it to stop it going out for a Bochum throw. He's trying to go through three players, and he almost did it too. Grifo knocks to the ground. Schade so quick. Bochum keeping the ball in play. Little sense, a bit more sense of urgency to both sides' play now. Good challenges. 10 minutes to go to the break. Things starting to get a little bit warmer from both sides. Eggestein gathered by Riemann. Took a bit of a knock as he went in there. Possibly off his own player, I think. Check that he's okay. The well-being of the players on the pitch is the referee's responsibility, as follows just the rules. Has to make sure that their health and safety is also looked to. Agreement is a penalty taker when it comes to penalties. His penalty in the second round against Augsburg was the winning penalty. Ooh, that's a poor touch from Bela Kotchap, and a poor effort in the end from Niels Petersen, who certainly had something else in mind. Not the first mistake that Bela Kotchap's made today. Stein's header. Stephanidis sending it back the way it came. Charlotte's got so much pace. That was really well done. Just to get that cross into the box. And there's the mistake from Bela Kotchap, followed by the mistake from Petersen. He had way more time and way more room than he thought. Needing treatment. This is Bochum's third home cup tie in a row. First time it's happened to them since 1999. Not that that will bother Thomas Reis much. Landed awkwardly. I think it was Bela Kotchap that landed awkwardly. Bench, Sebastian Polter would be ready to come on at a moment's notice. He's just had his back crunched. I feel the vertebra popping from here. Let's hope that sorts him out. Good header from Staphylides, keeping it away from Kubler. Staphylides again. Sono with the header away, but Freiburg still with the ball. Favourite stats from this game. Bochum have only lost 3 of their 8 cup games at home, and all 3 of them were all against Bayern München. Which I suppose tells the story in itself. Too pedestrian from Maximilian Eggestein. Grifo trying to put it forward for Christian Günther, who himself has been fairly quiet. That left-hand side with Grifo and Günther has not been as active as you might expect it to be. Normally that's one of their main channels of attack. Sano. Getting the ball out to Gerrit Holtmann. Charles clearance. There's a real burst of speed there from Maxim Leitch. Really dropped a gear and steamed after the ball, although it did go out eventually. Let's it go all the way back to Flecken. Just a couple of minutes left in this half. It's 0-0. There's been nothing dazzling. It's been a misplaced pass after niggling little foul. Can Bochum get themselves in front just before the break? Rex Bajai wanted more time, didn't have it. Garcia to Gamboa. Captain did well there to keep the ball moving forward. Kochap. Rex Bajai. Home fans loved that. Christian Gamboa. Absolute hero for them after scoring against Bayern, the only goal he's ever scored in the Bundesliga. What a day that was for Bochum. Nice dummy. Sano, nobody at the back post, or is there? Yes, Flecken blocking it and giving another corner to Bochum, their second of the game. Freiburg have conceded 4 times from corners, but they are devastatingly effective from set pieces. It was Nico Schlotterbeck who was in the way on that occasion. Kochap did well to get up and get his head on that. Sano with a quick look to see who's where. Referee stopped play. Philipp Lienhard is on the floor. He's being helped to his feet, but he seems to have had a tussle with Locadia. And he certainly made the most of it, but I think if they look at that one, he could have found himself in trouble. There's absolutely no reason to put your hands around the throat of one of the opposition. I think Philipp Lienhard made a little meal of it. So at half-time, 0-0. All to play for. A place in the semi-finals is what's on offer. Who wants it most? Guess we'll just have to wait until the next 45 minutes to see, but at half-time, it's Bochum 0, Freiburg nil.
Straße 145. Unsere Heimat. Mit Ecken und Kanten. Und immer mit euch. Nie alleine, denn hier geht es um mehr. Castroper Straßenfußball. Keine Nadelstreifen. Kein weißes Ballett. Kein Memorial. Unsere neuen Trikots. In Flutlicht und Flutlichtblau.
Das Herz der Bundesliga schlägt auf Sky. Exklusiv nur hier. Alle Samstagsspiele. Das Topspiel auch in UHD. Alle Tore in der Original-Sky-Konferenz. Und die komplette zweite Bundesliga live. Hol dir zum Saisonstart Bundesliga live für 25 € im Monat. Jetzt auf sky.de.
Das wird jetzt die Fairplay, Respekt und Anerkennung zeigen müssen. Die kann das aber echt schon gut haben. Mit der Werbekarte wollen wir die Eltern daran erinnern, wie wichtig ihr Verhalten ist und die Kinder positiv zu beeinflussen.
Wir sind das Revier, der Block, der Horn. Wir haben unterschiedliche Farben, Geschmäcker, Glauben. Wir haben verschiedene Idole, auf dem Platz und unserem Stammplatz. Grüße an Gerd, Lisa, Tarek und die Jungs. Für uns sind Nord und Süd keine Himmelsrichtungen, sondern Standpunkte. Wir sind Rivalen auf dem Platz, doch vereint im Spiel. Be real.
DFB-Pokal Viertelfinale unter Flutlicht an diesem Mittwochabend um 10 Uhr der Ruhestand. Draußen noch keine Tore zwischen dem VfL und den Gästen aus Freiburg. Da steht es 0:0 in der Partie. Heute wird der letzte Halbfinalist gesucht. 2 Viertelfinalpartien hat es heute gegeben, die sind beendet. Der Hamburger SV gewinnt nach Elfmeterschießen 5:4 gegen den Karlsruher SC und RB Leipzig macht es deutlich, gewinnt 4:0 beim Zweitligisten bei Hannover 96. Gestern ja schon die Partie Union Berlin gegen St. Pauli 2:1 für Union ausgelost. Wird das Halbfinale übrigens am Sonntag, auch das sei an dieser Stelle einfach mal kurz erwähnt. Und einen Tag vorher, Samstag, geht es für uns schon weiter in der Fußball-Bundesliga. Wir haben es angesprochen, die Spielvereinigung Kräuter Fürth zu Gast. 20.000 dürfen dann endlich wieder rein in unser Spruchkästchen ins Volodya Ruhestand. Alle Infos zu den Ticketmodalitäten gibt es online auf unserer Homepage auf VfL-Bochum.de, natürlich auch über Social Media und per Mail.
everyone. Welcome back to the Vonovia Ruhrstadion, home of VfL Bochum, VfL Bochum, if you like, in German. But what they don't like so far, what I certainly don't like, and I'm sure you don't like either, is there's been no goals in a fairly drab first half. Both sides possibly a little nervous. Nobody wants to make a mistake that means you get knocked out of the cup. But that's exactly what is going to happen. Somebody is going to get knocked out of the cup today. Sebastian Polter is about to come on, and I wouldn't bet against it being for Jürgen Locadia. Just waiting on the opposition. Freiburg nowhere inside at the moment. It's not too cold in this part of Germany at the moment. Quite a pleasant day, a lot of sunshine. Freiburg joining the party. It is indeed Jürgen Locadia who has been replaced by Sebastian Polter. Well, we saw a lot of fouls in the first half, and Polter is well known for being able to dish it out. 45 fouls committed in the Bundesliga this season, more than anyone else. So I'm expecting more of the same in this second half. So we are 45 minutes away from extra time. If nobody scores in the next 45 minutes, a fairly drab first half, and neither goalkeeper really tested. Jürgen Locadia coming off and Sebastian Polter coming on. I think that's possibly also because Locadia had a back issue. Both of these sides actually without too many injuries at all in their squad. Bochum without Simon Zoller, who's on his way back from a cruciate knee injury and wants to get back before the end of the season. Oh, that's a terrible back pass. Very nearly putting Bochum into no end of trouble. Freiburg without Yannick Keitel, who has had an operation on his toe. But that's pretty much it as far as injuries are concerned for the two sides. Long throw. Schade was the target. Freiburg waiting cleverly for the second ball. John gets it back and it's bumped off the ball. Morasano. Well, at half-time, both coaches will probably have had plenty to say about how the first half has gone. 7 shots to 3 in favour of Bochum, although I can't really remember too many as being anywhere near dangerous. Nice footwork from Asano. That's probably a similar example. Yes, it was a shot, yes, it was on target, but it wasn't particularly ever going to cause Mark Flecken any trouble. That's a good long kick from Flecken. Bella Kotchap getting underneath it. It's intensive or intense without really being exciting at the moment. The crowd have not really got anything to shout about other than the continual breaking up of play with the little fouls that keep happening. Charlotte trying to get on the end. Oh, he took that on the chest really well. Great stuff from Schade. He really looks one of the most dangerous players on the pitch in terms of getting a goal. Oh, Maxim Leitch took a risk there. Won the ball though. Referee listening to the woes of Amal Bella-Kotchap. Another easy take for Manuel Riemann. Sebastian Kehl of Dortmund, you saw on the far left of your picture there. Neither of these two sides are going to be up against Dortmund in the next couple of games. Back nicely. Oh, that's going to be a goal. A shovel in from Peterson opens the scoring, but a lot of credit has to go to Kevin Schade, who controlled it, got the shot away, and Freiburg take the lead. He's onside when the ball comes over from Schlotterbeck. Great header down. I think Peterson's onside there. He's not interfering with play. And Manuel Riemann makes the mistake of shoveling it to Nils Peterson, who has scored 86 goals in the Bundesliga, 17 in the Cup. Make that 18 if it stands. There is a check running. Since the introduction of the video assistant referee, referees have got a certain gait and a walk that they make when they're listening to people talking in their ears. So the goal stands and Freiburg have the lead. Just what this game needed, really, because now Bochum will have to come at Freiburg. Bochum will have to pull together now. Polter trying to delicately chip that one forward. Bella-Kotchap won that nicely. Asano. Bella-Kotchap's got the ball across, but Polter arrives too late to trouble Mark Flecken. So an assist for Kevin Schade, his first in the Cup. I found it interesting that Freiburg so very good from set pieces this season in the Bundesliga have not really been winning any set pieces, and obviously that stops them from showing some of their devastating form from corners, free kicks. They do have the lead. Just onside. There's a little acrobatic stuff from Schlotterbeck. Polter didn't move, just let him vault over him. Difficulty rating of 3.7. Played their way out of danger well there with Gamboa. The fullbacks have been working really hard today for Bochum, Gamboa and Stafylidis. Freiburg, as I mentioned, normally so strong with Günther and Grifo, has been very quiet. But they do have the lead now. Great stuff from Gerrit Holtmann. So tricky. Ball didn't run for Bochum. But they're starting to make better chances now, both sides. As it stands, Freiburg might be looking for reserving hotels in the capital come May the 20th. The final the next day. Games between these two sides average over 3 goals a game, generally. Both of them have won Bundesliga 2 4 times each. They've only met once before in this competition. Back in September 2004, and it finished 3-2. After extra time to Bochum. Gamboa leaves it for Asano, but Asano doesn't take it with him. Lucia with a foul on Höfler. It's the goal again. Lovely movement. The header down was excellent. Shot from Schade. And unfortunately for Manuel Riemann and Bochum, palmed it straight out to the well-positioned Niels Pedersen, who's got a nose for goal. Stafylidis won 71% of his challenges today. So a chance for Freiburg. Best corners to goals ratio in the Bundesliga. With the exception possibly of Bayern. Substitution, Eduard Löwen. He's going to come on for Patrick Osterhage, who has not really had a massive effect on this game. Schade causes Staphylides to just get rid of the ball. Schlotterbeck was a bit sloppy there. Freiburg hanging on to the ball. Game has certainly gone up a gear. Here comes Schade again. Ouch, that hurt. Both of the players going down. Play continuing though. More urgency. More fouls. Interestingly enough, the referee has kept the yellow card in his pocket throughout the entire game. Both players up on their feet. I think the physios will return to the bench. Long ball, as Bochum push up just a little bit further. Niels Petersen is the player on the pitch with the fewest touches. He's also the man on the pitch with the most important touch so far. His 12th touch scored the goal. It's the first time he scored in the Cup for almost 3.5 years. Flecken already taking his time. His 2017-18 season was the last time that Niels Petersen scored. He scored in every round that he played in. He hasn't scored since the round of 16 against Werder Bremen back in 2017. Still, he scored today, and that will be very welcome for the visiting fans. Two minutes past the hour. Freiburg in front. A tap in for Niels Petersen, but Kevin Schade, who seems to be a real diamond in the making. Pretty much set it up. That was a nice turn. Rex Bajai. Oh, that's a good ball. Polter's on the end of it. And Bochum are level. Classic stuff from Bochum. A classic header from Sebastian Polter. Really, that one straight out of the training video. A teasing, curling ball to the back post. And a big centre forward. Getting airborne. And nodding it past the keeper into the corner. That's his stock in trade. First goal in the cup this season. He's had 7 in the Bundesliga. That's what he was brought on for. Anybody's game again now. Oh, the speed of Schade is amazing. He is, in fact, the second fastest player in the Bundesliga this season, behind Alphonso Davies of Bayern. Polter and Petersen, the two scorers. Now the Bochum fans have got something to sing about. Kamboa looking for a similar cross. And will go out for a throw. It's that turn. That is what opened everything up. Moment of genius from Elvis Rex Bajai, and a very well pinpointed cross onto Polter's head. Now Christian Günther just knocked that one a little bit too far ahead of himself. Bernard Kotschap's clearance. Thomas Rice not keeping his emotions in check either. Trying to work something cleverly, and Riemann came and swiped at the air just to keep Schade away from the ball. Kochap's header. Freiburg, a little spell of possession. Schlotterbeck kept going as long as he could. Referee hauls him up to his feet. With the delivery. Stafylidis blocking and Riemann judging the ball absolutely correctly. Now they can come away. That'll be too close to be of any use. Both sides opening up a little more as they endeavour to find a place in the semis. It's taken a clip. Very, very risky chest back to his keeper, and it worked. And getting a little bit into the hit and run. What in Germany they call kick and rush. Attribute it to the old English style of the game from way back. It's not a phrase that the English use, interestingly enough. Route 1 football. That's an interesting treble substitution coming up for Christian Streich, just to keep us all on our toes. So Roland Salai is there. He's coming on. And Amadin Demirovic is on as well as Lucas Höhler. So, a triple change. Vincenzo Grifo's gone off. Very quiet game from him today. Very quiet indeed. Höhler on for Peterson. That's just a straightforward 1-for-1. Roland Salai will come into the midfield. Amadin Demirovic will also be part of the attacking front line now for Freiburg. Fresh legs, just over a quarter of an hour to go. Peterson got the important touch, but he didn't really get much of the game. Bochum with their noses in front in statistical terms. Not in goal terms, though. That's still level, but they are the most promising so far. They've staged a comeback as well, so their motivation is a little higher at the moment. They also have the benefit of the 12th man behind them. Bochum fans do like a bit of noise. Stein to Salai. He's looking for that cross. Drops it short. That's a poor clearance. Freiburg have kept possession, but they could have had so much more. It's another poor clearance. Polter's header. Asano was in a good position had he received the ball. Home fans still enjoying it. The other player to go off, of course, was Woo Young-jung. I think for Christian Streicher's preferences was starting to look a little tired. So he's just activated the midfield by injecting a little more fresh enthusiasm. Sebastian Polter's first goal since Halloween 2018, when he got a brace against Dortmund for Union Berlin. I'm sure he'd like to meet them in either the semi-final or preferably the final. Polter fouled. That's a good touch. Asano on his own with two Freiburg players for company. Has to play back, but Bochum keep possession. Thomas Reis has got a tight unit here. That's another effort. Not Polter this time. Asano. Curling ball to the back post. Last time they did it, it produced dividends. Schade landed awkwardly. Outstretched leg, that can hurt sometimes. It does look as if he's had a bit of cramp. Yeah, he landed, his knee was able to bend. So when your knee can't bend, that really hurts. It can cause damage. Have a look across to the bench to see what Christian Streich thinks about that. Schade influential in the opening goal of the game. In there with three players. Very nearly got a corner. But he's the kind of player that can get past three players when they come at him. Full of tricks. And his explosive speed is something to be marvelled at. There's some room. Lukaczula, Salai. Here comes the support. Oh, it's good running from the captain. But not well targeted with his cross. 259 Bundesliga games under his belt. The same number, incidentally, as Niels Petersen. Only Jonathan Schmid on the bench for Freiburg has played more often for them. Of the current squads. Well, we're 11 minutes away from time and extra time. In what they call an English week here in the Bundesliga and Cup. 3 games in the space of 7 or 8 days. Neither side will particularly want this to go to extra time and penalties. It was well won. Polter got off his mark immediately. Rex Bajai's pass was not as accurate as he wanted it to be. Keeping a close eye on Schade now because they're very aware of his talent. Bochum with a game against Greuther Fürth here at the weekend. Freiburg are away to Leipzig, who of course are potential opponents in the next round, or the round after that. So, young Noah Weishaupt comes on for young Kevin Schade. Same age. Both of them play for the some of the younger Germany sides, under 20s, under 21s. Weishaupt has had 11 minutes of cup action in his Bundesliga career. 53 minutes of Bundesliga action. Asano against Schlotterbeck. Asano was faster, but Schlotterbeck's legs were longer. Little wave to the fans. Travelling Freiburg fans behind that goal. They want the long throw from Stafylidis. That's exactly what they got. Kocha. Just about stopping that attack. Bochum going to make another substitution. Do that now. Milos Pantovic and Danilo Suarez are going to come on. Asano is going off. And Stafylidis is going off as well. Straight swap. Danilo Suarez, the Brazilian, comes on in that left-back position. Pantovic is the one to watch. Joint top scorer in the cup. 4 goals to his name. and scorer of extraordinary goals as well. Long distance, a particular specialty of his. Tonight, out to Weishaupt. Weishaupt may have won a corner, but not according to Christian Gamboa. Gamboa's played in every cup game this season. Lucia loses out. Taken away by Demirovic, but they won it back real quick. 6 minutes away from extra time. Right from the start, this game's been finally balanced between the two. And if this was a Bundesliga game, you'd probably say at the end of the 90 minutes, well, 1-1's probably a fair result. But this is the cup, and the cup makes its own rules. Anything can happen, including a penalty shootout. Can't sit still. Has to stand and pace. Free kick goes Bochum's way. Got a bit of an elbow on his upper arm. Polter tying his shoelaces. Schlotterbeck wasn't going to wait for anything to go wrong. Took it away from Flecken, who'd already laid himself down ready to receive that ball. Sebastian Polter, 1 goal. Getting involved in the challenges already. Didn't take him long. Now, Freiburg trying to create something. And in the end, Demirovic just a little bit selfish with that ball. An easy catch in the end for Riemann. But he is a striker. Shooting is what he's supposed to do. But what an impact Sebastian Polter had when he came on. Demirovic. There's Weishaupt. Ball for his captain. Long throw opportunity for Freiburg now. ball back into the mix. Bochum haven't been able to clear that. Well, this is looking good. Well, in the end, the effort from Eggestein wasn't hit cleanly. They almost hesitated playing the 1-2. Kubler tried to run through. Ball, an easy catch. Last minute of normal time. Trying to be clever there, Pantovic. It didn't work for him. Lucas Hurley. Lucas Kubler. Bochum looking for the winner. So are Freiburg. Only one win in 7 quarter-finals for Freiburg. 3 minutes of time added on. Will it be enough? Or are we going to see another half an hour between these two? Helped. Wants to shoot, can't blame the lad. Confident enough to take the shots. Judging by Christian Streicher's face, it's not an offence in his eyes. Löwen's ball long. Polter trying to get his head on it. He's been around, Sebastian Polter. Sittard, Queen's Park Rangers, Mainz, Union, Wolfsburg, Nuremberg, Braunschweig. Many and varied career. Solid challenge, a little too solid right in front of the referee. Niklas Höfler suspended in the Bundesliga, as I said, just picked up his 5th yellow card last weekend. 3rd most fouls in the Bundesliga. Competition for Sebastian Polter. More ways than one. Bochum looking for a winner, but there's nobody there. Starting to get tired legs. "30 seconds left. Bochum trying to force their way through. Handball, big appeal going up from not only the players but the crowd as well. They saw something. Free kick, and there'll be a moment for the referee to talk to his colleagues. Not enough. I think that ball was kicked onto his shoulder at short notice. Onto his upper arm. I'd be surprised if that was a penalty, but you never can tell. His arm's not in an unusual position. I think we're on our way to extra time. And so does the referee. So 2 periods of 15 minutes each way as this game goes to extra time. Thomas Reis and Bochum have already been there once in the first round against Wuppertal, who are not too far away from Bochum geographically. In terms of league position, certainly. Christian Streich asking a question or two from the referee, but he's obviously answered the Freiburg coach's questions succinctly and to the point. And the point is, we now have 15 minutes each way. Who's got the minerals, as they say? Who has got the mustard? And all those other cliches and idioms. It's quite simple. The side that can pass better, run better, and shoot better will find themselves in the semi-finals. Christian Streich in the centre of his team, giving the team talk. Thomas Reis doing similar. Christian Streich, of course, telling everyone exactly what he needs them to do. Fascinating stuff for those of you that can speak German. The fanfare for the start of the game, or in this case, the start of extra time. It all seems like one big repeat. We were here 90 minutes ago. Groundhog Day for these two. Of course, if it does go to penalties, we'll be doing this all over again to see which end will be used for the penalty shootout. Coach Schlotterbeck getting a bit of attention. I think it was to his back. Drone pictures from outside the grounds. Substitution for Bochum. Christopher Antwiadji. Some speed there. Bochum might be able to utilise. Attrition. Who will stay the most focused? Who will be worn down? Gerrit Holtmann is the man who's gone off, and he was conspicuous by his absence in most of the second half of the second half. Demirovic arguing every decision. which won't make him hugely popular with his boss. Flicking with the call. Extra time starts as the first half did, with Kubler getting some throw-ins in. Worth a poke from there from Niklas Höfler. Into the part of the match when neither side wants to make a mistake, doesn't want to open themselves up too much. One simple lapse of concentration could mean everything goes awry. Oh, there's some good speed there. Good running from Gamboa. Commitment to the cause. Riemann. Getting closed down really quickly. That's another foul. Have just followed it up. It was a ball worth chasing, to be honest. Kohler's gone over. Pleading his innocence. Referee not convinced. That one was in the air long enough. And I think he had his back when he landed there. Alex Bajai. Just was bumped into by Schlotterbeck. That's a nice way of putting it. Schlotterbeck gave him a bit of a clout, really. Nuts. It's a good run. Good challenge too, but things starting to get a little bit more fiery. I'm still amazed that the referee hasn't produced a yellow card in this game. I think he's done a very good job, actually. Antwiadji getting the ball away. Right on the edge of the box, and that's a really good challenge. Weishaupt didn't really know what hit him, but the ball was gone. Now there's just not enough left in terms of acceleration for Polte. Textbook stop. Slid in, took the ball. Header. They're outnumbered up there. Too many Bochum players for Freiburg to go through easily. Solai unrepentant. Final warning. Crowd wanted him a little bit more than that, I think. Corner. Only the third one that Bochum have had, and only the fourth one of the game. Straight at the keeper, but he hasn't held on to it. Flecken, who has had 8 clean sheets in the Bundesliga this season. A little precariously stopping that one. It was difficult though with all those bodies in the box. Will have that. Polte can't pick it up. Antwiadji, handball. 100 minutes. Almost up. Did himself a disservice there, Antwiadji. Moved the ball from where he thought it was going to be with his own hand accidentally. Gamboa chasing the ball. Blocked by Weishaupt. Bochum with just a little bit more urgency, I think, than Freiburg. Freiburg trying to be a little more reserved, controlled. They're not playing without ideas. Eggestein. Dispossessed. Antwiadji trying to release Polte. He's popped it right on his back. Well, foul was what most of the fans were thinking. Polte getting tangled up with Schlotterbeck. Saloy's ball in. Claimed by Riemann. Now it's really starting to shift end to end. It's finally beginning to dawn on both sides that they are close. to the semis. That was Rex Bajai looking for one of those wonder strikes, of which he is capable, although he hasn't scored since his arrival at Bochum. Oh, that was begging to be poked home by Polter. Absolutely begging. And Triage's header. Well, maybe the other way around would have been better. Oh. Any kind of contact, really. Might have put that past Mark Flecken. Man finding a way around, or at least turning around, but giving possession away. Ponta really couldn't stop himself running across the back of Lucas Höhler's legs. Come and taking it. He'll have those all day. Suarez. Rex Bajai. His cross was absolutely perfect for Polter. To put away and get the equaliser. Just a minute or so left in this first half of extra time. Rex Bajai around the back, kept it in, did he? Flag stays down, ball hits the post, Polter gets 2 bites of the cherry, but then the flag goes up. And the ref's assistant apologises for not getting it up sooner, sorry. I think he had a lot to think about there. I think that ball is out. Hard for the ref's assistant to see. To his credit, he did put the flag up pretty quick. Yeah, ball looked very much out from that angle. There's a player on the floor, but they're playing on. That's the end of the first period of extra time. They'll change ends and get straight to it again. 15 minutes left before the dreaded or loved, depending on how you look at it, penalties. Not a fan myself, but I can see the attraction for others. Bochum were trying to hit a lot of long passes in this first period of extra time. Twice as many as Freiburg. Nice moment between the two goalkeepers as they pass like ships in the night on the way to the opposite end of the pitch. Strange creature, the goalkeeper. They never get to see each other unless it's a penalty shootout, and we know that Manuel Riemann likes that sort of thing. But on the pitch, they never get to tangle with one another, so they can afford to have a laugh and a joke, both understanding the other's job 100%. "15 minutes is all that's left. Otherwise, they'll be putting their names on the list to take the penalties. Who feels confident? Who doesn't? Who wants to and who doesn't? That's another matter altogether. So, the final 15 minutes of this, the last quarter-final from the DFB-Pokal. 21-22. It's finely balanced, a goal apiece. Challenge from Suarez, bringing a cry from Demirovic. And Soloy, beg your pardon. But Bochum have the ball. Schlotterbeck's been a key player for Freiburg today. Antoiaji does well to hold on to the ball. Löwen. Still Löwen. Rex Pajai. Misunderstanding with Antoiaji. Lays it outside. Hold up. Demirovic trying to trick his way through. Oh, that was really well done. Weishaupt couldn't take the ball with him. Both sides trying to play clever now. Oh, it's a good header back. Demirovic. Shot blocked. And those long balls for the men up the front. Nothing to answer there. Antoiaji has stayed down, but he fell over. Weishaupt got clipped. Gunter, oh! Bela Kotchap was in the right place at the right time. I'm not sure he's been dazed by that one, but got his head on it. That'll have thumped. It could have gone anywhere. Second corner of the game for Freiburg. Bochum have to concentrate here. Well, it's not one of the best corners that Freiburg have taken this season. If it does come down to penalties, Bochum might just have the advantage. But you never can tell. On the day, everything is possible. Historically, Bochum are very successful when it comes to spot kicks. They won 7 of their 8 penalty shootouts in the cup. No other side that has taken part in more than 3 penalty shootouts in the competition has as good a record as they do. However, Freiburg have won 3 of their 4 penalty shootouts. So as I said, it could go either way. Nervous moments for the fans of both sides. With no urgency whatsoever. Almost looks as if he might be accepting the inevitability of a penalty shootout, but they've still got 10 minutes. Triace. And Polter trying to coax a penalty out of the referee. It was never going to happen. Put his arms around Schlotterbeck and just went over. Not a lot that Schlotterbeck could do about that. I think they both had a laugh about it afterwards. Weishaupt nodded that one on nicely. Höhler, not fast enough to get in between. A little lumbering, that movement. And Triace. Fast, but not able to get on the ball. Trying to put something together. Polter eventually fouling Schlotterbeck. Not so 100% sure. The referee wasn't right here. I think he just pulled his shirt a little bit too much. Thomas Rice arguing his case. 48-year-old coach. Former player himself, of course. That was a good catch by Riemann. Had to go up and stay up to get that one. Kochap sending Demirovic to the shops there. And some of these fouls are beginning to annoy Sebastian Polter for a start. And Christian Streich looks on roomy-eyed. Vice Humps giving away a free kick here, determined to get on the ball. Lerman's ball. Powerful header from the captain. Anthony Lozia has run nearly 260 kilometers this season in the Bundesliga. Brought it down. Nice helped. Trying to turn. Too low, tired cross. But you can imagine tired legs out there. Oh, that's a card. Straight to the top pocket for the referee. Antwiadje was brought down, and Sebastian Polter couldn't keep his mouth closed, so he gets a yellow card as well. Lucas Kubler with a yellow card. He wasn't the last man, so that won't be anything more than a yellow. It's the second yellow card in the competition for Sebastian Polter, and the second one for Lucas Kubler too. There's no chance of a goal to settle this, or so it seems. Both sides have had real difficulties today in unlocking the kind of chances that create goals. Just twice. And of those chances, pretty much both taken, really. Anywhere will do. 2 minutes left. It's curled nicely, but the first contact wasn't the best from Bela Kochap. Antwiadje's leaking, it looks like there. I think I caught a bit of the Kubler studs. 1 minute of time. Possibly a little bit of time added on, but not much. Oh, big mistake. Salai's in. He just needs to chip the keeper. He's messed it up, has he? No, he hasn't. Freiburg have won. There's nothing left on the clock. There's no way back for Bochum. Heartbreaking for Bochum, but a mistake has led in Freiburg. An awful mistake. And some awful reactions from the Bochum fans. The attempted back pass just didn't work. And Salai had just enough left in the tank to out-sprint the defenders and get that vital touch to steer it past the oncoming Riemann. That's devastating for Maxim Leitch. And joyful Christian Streich. You don't see that very often. Time is up. Substitution, Manuel Gould is coming on. That's just to run down the clock. Nico Schöler sending Nico Schlotterbeck away. It's the goal scorer who's coming off. So, everything now for Bochum on this last throw of the dice. Free kick for Freiburg, they'll take their time. Thomas Reis looking defeat in the face. Referee's already added on a couple of minutes. Just need to hammer it forward and everybody needs to run up with it. But there's only one player there, Sebastian Polter. Flecken kicks for as far as he can. Freiburg are in the semi-finals. Christian Streich is visibly excited. An awful mistake from Maxim Leitch led in Roland Salai in the last minute of the game. But how many fans would swap going out to a goal to going out to penalties? Some would, some wouldn't. Doesn't matter. Freiburg are through. The first quarter-final that they've been in for 7 years. They haven't been to a semi-final in eons. They now have the chance. They're just one game away from the final on the 21st of May in the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. For Thomas Reis and Bochum, they'll have to wait till next year. They've got the league to concentrate on. It's a classic, but it's true. That is how much it means to Christian Streich to be in the semi-finals. A tough game, not a pretty game, but one that Freiburg decided for themselves right at the very end. Warm hug from his boss for Manuel Riemann. Gerrit Holtmann unable to do anything this time. It's hard, it hurts. But there'll be other days, better days. That's it, the quarterfinals are over. We know whose names are in the hat for the next round. One of them's not Bochum's, one of them is definitely Freiburg's. It's finished after extra time. Bochum 1, Freiburg 2. Thanks for joining me, Phil Bonney. Join us next time for more thrills, spells and action from the DFB Cup. Bye for now.
Bye.